Hey y'all. Come on in the room. Hello everyone. Peace and love. My name is TiaraSharde. It is time for the divine message for the collective. Woo! Yes. Come on in the building. I hope that you're all well. I haven't gone live in the afternoon in a while. And then y'all have been with me for the late night vibes, but here we are in the afternoon. So come on in. Come on in. I have an exciting message for y'all. For some of y'all this is exciting. For others of y'all, I don't know. There's so many different things going on in the collective right now. So I just want to get into some of the things, and if it resonates with you, great. And if it doesn't, great. Hey. Hey, Jessie May. How you doing, lovelies? Good to see you. Come on in. Come on in. Settle in. Thank y'all for the thumbs up. And you can see me today. Hey, Ashley. How you doing, love? Good to see y'all. So, pardon me. Hang on. Yay. I'm happy to see you too. So quick announcements, y'all, and we'll get right into it, okay? So, happy Friday. It's Friday. I know you're really happy to start the weekend. Some of y'all have some great plans going on because I feel it. Some of y'all got some goodies. Some of y'all gotta work though, but others of you, you're excited about it. Hey V, Grand Rising, how you doing? So I made some announcements. Many of y'all know my website changed quite a bit. I got a new website, new things going on. Some services have been taken off the website. If you received a message from me, it's legit, okay? I know a couple people are like, what, really? Yeah, if you received a message from me, it's legit. That's just for you, okay? And then I'm going to be sending out an email shortly. I just had a bunch of things going on. Then my laptop decided to do whatever she wanted to do. So now I got to take that in to get fixed. And it's just a lot of stuff happening behind the scenes. So currently, if you would like to work with me, I have the Embodying the Goddess program. That is also being reconfigured. So if you join now, you're able to still hop on that wave of the new stuff that's coming in. Many of you knew the Embodying the Goddess program was like a living, breathing entity. It was always going to up level and expand because we up level and we expand. So as new intel and things come in, they get put into the program. So it's always going to grow and have more information for you in there, more codes and stuff for you. So it's the women who were first in the Embodying the Goddess program. If you look at it now, it's not the same. It's not. It's grown, and I thank you so much for your contribution and your participation and support. So that's the program. We still have the Sacred Sister Circle. We actually meet tonight, okay? And those are basically the two ways that you could work with me right now. Like for most people, that's where you're gonna meet me. So the Sacred Sister Circle is a community. It's legit. You have your own username, password. You can log into our homepage where all our videos and resources are, the things that have worked for us, our rules and regulations and guidelines, because we are not playing. We're not with the games. So we have rules for our sister circle. And we also have our group chat. So you have access to me. You could just text me. You could text your sisters. It's not like... it's not like kind of like a formal thing. It's a community that we're building. So if you align with us, if your vibe attracts your tribe, come through. Go to my website, TiaraSharde.com. What else? A lot of you have some projects going on. So if you're interested in me taking a look at your project or things like that, let me know. I don't know why I'm saying this. I feel like somebody wants to ask someone something or offer or invite someone something, and it's money. It's money based. So let's just get into the message because I feel like that leads into it. All right, so So somebody wants to offer you a job or a position, a role. This could literally be an actual job, like you clock in and clock out, or this can be like a freelance type of thing. For others of you, this could also be taboo. Like maybe somebody wants you to be their sugar baby. Like, you know what I mean? Like there's something with that, and they kind of want to like hire you to assume that role. So there's an element there. You could be getting an invitation for something that you didn't expect. You could be like, you want to pay me for what? Like, wait, what? So you know, whatever that is, you decide what that is. And if you're trying to go, all right, if you going or not. Let me not drop my system here. I got it set up so nice. Let me be careful. So you have to decide. For many of you, you decided to put down some burdens. Maybe you were stressed out about something for a long time. Some of you, this has to do with the past. There's a past situation that was really needing to be resolved. For some, it's happening to you right now. Your past is calling. I don't know what it is. For some, it could definitely be family secrets and curses and stuff coming out, because look, that's all over the place right now. It's all over the planet. Because we cannot say, oh, you know, I want to end generational curses and stop generational cycles. Okay, well, for them to stop, they got to get aired out, and that could be very painful. So some of you are going through that right now. You're going through a completely metamorphosis, a complete transformation right now. You're not the same person that you were before, and I think you're moving into a situation, or you just completed a situation, something like that, where it's going to completely change you. It's going to change you 100%. So I don't know if this is love related. You could be going through something in your relationship that is going to completely change the relationship, or you've changed and you can no longer be in union, or there is an epiphany that allows you to deeper your relationships with people. There's something that happens within you. Like, so for example, there's something that could be unlocked within you that causes you to view romantic relationships differently, and you're completely transformed. For some of you, you're going to receive information that kind of answers the question. Like, why am I like this? Or why did this happen? Or this situation from the past doesn't really make sense. You're going to get information for why that is. Okay. For some of you, there's a transition happening in your family, or somebody transitioned in your family. There's something there with that. And also, I just got somebody handed you the torch. Like, I kind of just saw like a relay race, you know, and they passed the baton, or okay, that's what I saw. They're passing the baton in a race. You've been given that. Somebody had to get out of the race or out of the fight, or there is absolutely a transition though. Yes, there is. And I don't predict death, but there is a transition going on for many of you. And somebody's giving you the baton. Like, this could definitely be spiritual. This could definitely be spiritual. Oh, I just gotta hang on, y'all. Am I glitchy? Let me know if I'm being glitchy, because I had some messages just come in back to back, and it looked like it glitched me out a little. Some of you, this is a spiritual inheritance. Somebody handed you their spiritual gift, their spiritual knowledge. You could have gotten intel. Some of you are in direct communication with the other side right now, and they're letting you know that troubles don't last always. All right, so some of y'all might be, you know, religious, or, you know, because that's I know that's a song. Nope, you're good. Okay, thanks, Jessie May. Some of y'all could definitely be religious, and, you know, because I just heard trouble doesn't last always. Somebody's spiritual guidance is lit as fuck right now. Like, they've been talking to you so hard. So hard. Many of you could definitely be seeing spirits and talking to spirits right now. And if you're not right now, then it's only a matter of time for many of you, because you've like activated that part of you, or you inherited that part from a family member. For some of you, if you're not letting go of people, places, and things, the divine is going to force you to let it go. So there can be like divine intervention coming in, and like, say for example, you're carrying all these bags, okay? Well, a tornado comes and now one bag flew out your arms, and it's like, okay, well now I only have a couple of bags. And then you trip and fall and one bag falls and it busts, so now you don't have that bag. Like, you know what I mean? It's something that's coming on. You kind of wonder if I taste like chocolate. Wow, okay, great. So, you know, you're going to be dropping those bags. It's going to be outside forces coming in, kind of like making sure that you literally drop burdens, though. That you really let go of these burdens. They're forcing you. You could have thought for whatever reason, no, I'm supposed to do this. I'm meant to carry these bags. I'm like, you know, I'm doing this and I'm meant to do this. This is my purpose. This is my mission. The divine is going to come in and be like, well, no. Thank you, Jessie Bay. Hey, squad. Yes. Thank you, sis. So, you know, you're going to be realizing like the divine doesn't really want me to do this. Or if they wanted me to do this for 2 years, now I'm at this point where I'm not supposed to be doing this. But say you've been carrying that burden, you've been carrying that baggage, the divine is going to make sure that you put the shit down. That's what's going on right now. Yeah, that's what's going on right now. They're going to make sure that you put some of these burdens down. They're going to send you people that can help carry some of the shit for you and with you. Okay? That's happening. Somebody's ancestors are really out here though. Your ancestor, like if you kicking it in the living room, your ancestors kicking it on the couch. Like they just with you. Like if you're Netflixing chilling, your ancestors Netflixing chilling. They be like, yo, look at this show. This show's crazy. Oh my God. Yeah, some of y'all are so tuned in and tapped in with their ancestors that it's like, it makes no sense for real. Some of you are going to find the truth of a situation. Somebody's going to be revealing a truth to you. For some, this could be like a traumatic truth, you know, to keep it 100 with you. It's a traumatic truth. Now, I do want to say, like, anything that's going to be revealed to you right now, any information that you're gaining right now is because you're built strong enough to receive it. And it's become the time for you to get this type of information, or for you to hear this, or for you to admit something, or for somebody to confess something to you. Ancestors always around, right? They out here. They out here. They're closer than we think. Yeah, somebody's going to tell you the truth about something. Somebody wants to go in business with you. Somebody also wants to explore with you. Like in relationship with you, but also like traveling and just go on trips. Somebody wants to like live life with you. Somebody wants to enjoy life with you. Yeah, for sure. Some of you could be hiding the fact that you're super, super psychic. Some of you are going to become more psychic. I said that to a sis last night. Some of you are going to become more psychic. Like if you thought you had prophetic dreams now, baby, it's going to be like OD. It's OD. Also, what I was saying, so if you didn't see last video, make sure you watch last Divine Message for the Collective. I think the last 2 or 3. Because I was saying somebody is just like you. So if you could astral travel, they can too. If you have gifts of telepathy, they do too. If you have gifts of telekinesis, they do too. So what you saying? Like, somebody's like, so what are we really talking about? Like, this competition shit is weird. Or this spying is weird because I'm looking at you looking at me. Like, there's some sort of energy here where y'all the same, y'all doing the same thing. Is marine life ancestors or entities? That's very interesting because I do feel like we're all cousins. I do. I feel like the different like, for example, mermaids and these things. I do feel like the humans on this who are walking the earth, walking the land, yeah, we are related to them. We're just able to live on land. We've just evolved, or maybe we shape-shifted and, you know, we don't come into our natural form. So I do resonate with that. Oh, that was a cool question. Steph, hey. Yes, I sense the mirroring. Yeah. Like, I really feel that people are the same. And, you know, your vibration, so those who resonate with this, right, and like your powers are activating, you're coming more online, you're literally vibing in a way that pulls in more people like you. So you can't, and this is also for people who think that you can use your spirituality to manipulate or to kind of manhandle others. You're not going to be able to do that because you're vibing in a way where you're really pulling in the same people as you. I was told I have water spirits in my bloodline. It's interesting. Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm. That's such a beautiful, that's beautiful information for you to have. It could kind of confirm so many things for us, right? Like, many of you love to swim, or you love baths, or even singing too can relate to the mer people, and just so many different things. So many different things. Many of you can hold your breath. Like, I can hold my breath for a long time. Like, sometimes I forget I'm not breathing. Like, that's usually people who kind of have like some sort of connection to the spiritual beings in the water. You know, that those who can move through dimensions and portals and things and appear and then go back to where they came from. This, yeah, that's real shit. Many of you are finding out this. See, now, like, that could be the thing that you're finding out about your bloodline and your lineage, that you're actually not from land. You know, you're from water, or you're not from this planet. You're from over here. Many of you are finding that out, or you're getting more confirmation that this is so. All right. For my spiritual practitioners or spiritual leaders, y'all listen to me, okay? I've been saying this for a long time. I think I was saying this when I was back in Costa Rica. That's when y'all were first introduced to me. In like 2017 was when the internet met me, because I didn't have Instagram before then. I had Facebook, but I only had like 2 pictures up there and I never posted. So in 2017 and around 2018, I believe I was saying that the spiritual practitioner is going to be super wealthy and super connected. Now, I want to be very clear. So it's important for y'all who are partnering with these spiritual practitioners, and important for you who are patrons of these practitioners, to make sure your discernment is on and popping, and that you're dealing with somebody who has integrity. Because there's a lot of people out here who do not. Like, baby, it's almost exhausting. Like, it makes me want to lean up on something. Like, there's a lot of people out here who are in your spiritual community and they don't have integrity, so you have to use your discernment. Just like there's mechanics everywhere and not a lot of them have integrity. It's the same concept. People think just because we're in a spiritual community that there ain't wolves out here. You're crazy. You're bugging. Stop. They're in every single community. There's tricksters and pranksters in every single community, in all levels of life. So make sure you're aligning with those who have integrity and who match you. For some of you, you're going to come into contact with people who don't have integrity, just to solidify the fact that you the shit. Just to confirm to you that you really ain't nothing to play with out here, and you should be this spiritual leader that you're trying to go to. You understand? So that's been coming up. I think I said that 3 videos back. I think so. I felt that passionately, so let me take a deep breath. Hold on. I'm looking at this book right now, y'all, because I have my stuff stacked up on books, the ghetto of it all, right? But it's like on 8 books. And I'm looking at this womb wisdom book right now. So some of you are definitely going to be tapped into your body. And I call it womb consciousness. We go into womb consciousness in the goddess program. And that has grown. Oh my goodness. That's like its own thing now. I don't even know. That's a lot now. Some of you are tapping into your superpowers. So I did a room on Clubhouse and I spoke about the agenda against women. I'm gonna have to make that bigger. I'm gonna have to make that a bigger event to access more women because they're needing to know. So when I was hosting that room and I said the agenda against women, I was encouraging women out there to tap into womb consciousness, tap into the magic that is in your sacred womb, in your yoni, your sacred space, right? Tap into that power. Tap into the grid work of wombs because that is literally your protection. Literally. Like many of us are like, oh, you know, I want an alpha male, whatever that is. Whatever the fuck that's supposed to be, right? Because we're not animals, but that's another story. I want an alpha male to protect and provide, and look, that's a beautiful thing. That's a beautiful thing, sis. You also have to understand that when the wombs link up, that is your protection. That's your army. You're a literal army. It's not a game. Just like how our menstrual cycles link up when we're in the midst of other women, we're the same. That literally gives you the concept of womb consciousness. That literally shows you what womb consciousness is. The fact that our periods sync up. You think that we can't do that in every other aspect of our life? So if we want protection, then let's link up the wombs, and we have protection. We create the grid. So I've expanded the womb consciousness module to include how to do that and why to do that and all of the ins and outs of that. Because that's real shit. That's real. We actually go into that tonight. I'm getting a lot of messages. We actually go into that tonight in our Sacred Sister Circle. I'm discussing that. I'm not playing with it because there's certain things like I cannot say on YouTube. I can't. I know that I can't. That's been the guidance to me. Nope, you can't say this here. You could say it here. I'm only going to share certain things with my sister community because it's like that out here. It's like that. Many of you know that. Many of you have sister circles, and there's a lot of things that you probably, especially when it comes to the DNA activations and the spiritual activations that women, that black women in particular are undergoing right now, you kind of need it in a space. Look, y'all know what I'm talking about. So create those spaces for yourself. Create your own sister circle, and you're welcome to join mine if you align with our rules and regulations. Because and I spoke to my sisters down there, like, all right, any other woman coming in, we kind of gotta know what you about, because this is getting serious, y'all. So yeah, so we're going really deep into that tonight. We actually meet at 6. And like I said, when you join us, you have all of our meetings and rituals. You're able to access, you just log in and you have your whole library of stuff that we talked about. So you have access to all our group chats, so you already know what's going on, all right? But yeah, I'm going into womb consciousness. I'm going into the agenda against women. I'm going into activating the grid work and the sisterhood in the community tonight because it's important. And I wasn't even going to do it on Clubhouse, but it was just like, no, you got to do it on Clubhouse. So I'm thankful for the women who are in the room because that was a great room we were in. So I did have to say that. So that ties into what I was saying on how your psychic powers are expanding right now. They are, sis, and you know they are. Some of y'all are scared. Please do not be scared. Please surrender to what is happening to you, okay? I've been saying this for a long time. I've been saying, yo, I need to go back. I wish I had somebody help. If y'all would like to volunteer and go back to my videos in 2017, 2018, when I was talking about these activated beings and how your consciousness is going to change. So, yeah. A lot of the things that are coming out now, I've said it a long time ago. And that's not to say anything, but that lets you know that this has been going on for a long time. A lot of y'all didn't just wake up and y'all here. It's like y'all have been putting in the work. You've been leaving the blueprint. The blueprint has been left. You've been steadily going down this path, and now things are coming into actualization. Like the prophecy is manifesting right now, and it's kind of trippy. It's trippy shit. It's trippy for me at times. It's like, yo, like it's happening. Like, wow. It's confirmation that you're not crazy, that you're not losing it. So trust yourself. Many of you, your journaling, your diary entries, all of that is go back and read your stuff, okay? Go back and read your stuff. I've been saying this to my sisters as well, that our journals and our diaries, our grimoires, our herbal remedies, our epiphanies, the things that we wrote down, that's a part of our legacy. Can you imagine if you received your great-great-great-great-grandmother's diary? Oh my God. Can you imagine that? That's like priceless. That's priceless. It'd be funny if all she had was pictures of hearts. I just thought of that. She just had a diary of doodles and shit. You're like, the fuck is this? But yeah, so think of it like that. You know, my diary or my spiritual diary is actually gold. I need to make sure that my bloodline can inherit this. So many of the women out here, you're making sure that that's the legacy that you lead. For many of y'all, that's a part of the divine feminine message right now. That's the message that's coming through from Goddess as well. Like your journaling, your spiritual diary, the things that it took for you to get here. Healthier, more well than you were before. That you are to pass that down to your children and throughout the generations. You are to do that. For many of you, that's a directive. That's an order. For some of you, you know that. You've probably received that information. For my spiritual sisters, for my journalers, for some of y'all, your journals are going to be books. For some of you, your journals are going to be real life curriculum. Like the programs and workshops and events that I do, those are from my journals. That's not even new intel, y'all, okay? The stuff that I put together, the events, that's not new intel. That's me going back to my journal from 2015 or 2017, or the actual practices that it took for me to naturally heal fibroids and cysts. That's old shit. So for many of y'all, you have the same thing. Like you have a blueprint from years ago that actually works right now. That's actually real. Okay, so I need you to see yourself a little differently. I don't know who that's for. View yourself differently, because you're actually a big fucking deal and you're meant to pass down what you've learned. Somebody's gonna invite you somewhere. This could actually be a date for some of y'all. Somebody's very nervous about approaching you too. If this is romance, somebody's very nervous about approaching you, or nervous if their plan is going to work. Whatever their plan is, because I don't really know. Somebody's nervous about approaching you with their interest of you, or their idea for you both. Somebody sees you as their shooting star. Like you're the star of their world. Somebody sees you like that. For a few of you, that's deserved. That's well deserved. You really a whole shooting star out here. Okay? Somebody is very, very, very psychic. Very, very psychic. super psychic. You're almost so psychic that you kind of take it for granted. Whoops. You're almost so psychic that you kind of take it for granted, or you're so psychic that you don't really see how psychic you are. There's something like, or you've always been this psychic that you almost don't even view it as psychic no more. It's something like that. It's something like that. You think what you do is normal and natural and easy and every single person can do it, and it's not. It's not. Not everybody can do it. You can. You're super, super. I know. Yeah, okay. Look. You're super tapped in. Somebody's super. I'm aligning with women who are super tapped in. Let me be clear. All right. Shout out to y'all. If any of y'all is viewing this right now, like, I be super tapped into women who are super tapped in. Like, man, I love it. I fucking love it. Because coming up, it was like there was nobody really around who was like you. And now you're vibrating in a way, you learned how to trust yourself. You're not afraid anymore. And now you're pulling in people who are like you, and it's such a beautiful thing. Y'all gonna do great things together. Some of you are aligning with people who you're gonna do, like, I can't even see how big you are, or like how much you're going to create. It's almost too big for me to even like comprehend right now. Like, the ripples of it are too massive. So I don't know what you're doing. I feel like you as an individual, you helped so many people, and the ripples of that are monumental, whatever the fuck. And also, you're going to be aligning with people who are just like you, so the collective effort is too big to even comprehend. Okay. I saw a movie. It was with Charlize Theron. I don't know the name. I think it was Immortal, or The Immortal, or The Immortals. It's a movie with Charlize Theron, right? And it's and there's a bunch of them. But they didn't know all the good that they did on the earth until a human was tracking them and mapping them. I'm sorry if I just blew the whole movie. I'm so sorry. But it's so good, because this is somebody. I'm talking to somebody. This is you. You don't know the good that you've done, but somebody somewhere is tracking the good that you've done. Woo. They're tracking it. They see it. They've been taking notes of it. And then you're also aligning with other people like you. And then, just like I said, the expansiveness is just unreal. It spreads out through dimensions. I felt that right in here, right in this space, right here. Ooh. It's dimensional. The work you're doing right now, and then I want to be careful, because that's too much to break down right now. But anyway, the work that you're doing right now in this physical reality is actually multi-dimensional. So the ripples of it go to different dimensions, goes to different places. Different parts of the galaxy feel the ripple. Okay? Damn. See, now that just, that came to me now, because I didn't really view it like that. So yeah, that's for somebody. I'm gonna have to meditate on that, because that's very big. Somebody's going to be traveling for work. You could actually be traveling for leisure, but it's going to turn into work, and you're not going to be upset about it, because it's going to be very beautiful. I've been saying this for a long time too, and it's happening. I feel it. Somebody is coming into something very, very, very massive. Like, and I said this in the other video. It reminds me of the Twister song, I'm gonna make you celebrity overnight. It's like that. Somebody's like an overnight celebrity, an overnight guru, an overnight vocalist, an overnight master. Rags to riches. Rags to riches stories here. And just like I see, just saw a crow flying. Look at that. Oh, that's facts. All right, y'all. I'm about to wrap this up. Okay. I just noticed my hands doing that. Somebody has been praying a lot. Somebody has been praying a lot. Somebody has surrendered to the universe or the divine. Somebody has surrendered to their spiritual team. Somebody is no longer fighting. All right. I think that's it. That feels good. So, those are the messages. You've told me that a couple of times. Oh, wow. Yeah. A lot of magical things are happening, y'all. A lot of growth. And I do want to encourage you, be kind with yourself right now. Please don't wish that you were somewhere else or rush anywhere. There's no rush. Oh, you're welcome, sis. You're welcome, Jessie May. Yeah, there's no rush. All is well. I think I said that in my last video too, like relax. The last two videos, I think somebody has a major message in because I keep saying that. The last two videos that I posted on here, you gotta watch it. Somebody must watch it. There's a message in there for you. Okay. But yes, my loves. So that's it. Let me get out of here. Again, go to TiaraSharde.com if you want to contact me. Many of you have my email. You can send me a DM. I am approachable in that way if you want to find out what else I got going on. Because there's some things that I have going on behind the scenes that I don't publicly announce because it's a lot, and it's important now more than ever to make sure you're aligned spiritually with people. That's very important right now. So make sure you're doing that. All right. So I'm going to get out of here. I love y'all. Have a beautiful day. Mwah. Peace and love.